Welcome to part 4 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters World Tournament. I don't know, name pending. I'm not sure what I'm going to fully name it. Alright, now we're on the top 128, part 2. We're going to have Rex Raptor versus Taya. I kind of had to reset everything. Make sure the CPU is... And back on CPU. Okay. There we go. That would have been slightly embarrassing. Alright. That's set up too. Those duels went pretty quick. I wonder if these ones will go similar speed. So Taya's already setting up for some big damage. If I was Rex, I would have summoned Urbi earlier, but... leaving her at 2250, but... So actually I missed the jury. Rex's turn. Alright, Rex already won. Next up is Bandit Keith versus Duke Devlin. Sorry. This one's supposed to be Bandit Keith. Yeah, so make sure. Duke. Looks like Duke is going first. Somewhere in the 13th grave. Uses freeze, destroy, Twin Barrel Dragon. Effect activates. It looks like he's being lucky right now. Twin Barrel attacks. Raigeki is activated. Looks like Gradius and Gradius option is on the field. And we're 2400. attacker smart enough to attack the Gradius. Notice that putting Duke in defense position now. Manny says let's not go defensive. Dice Jar. Duke can kill himself right now. He could have also won. Looks like Duke is barely surviving. Keith is doing his pot of greed. So I'm going to use that for Machine King. Machine King is finishing this off. Alright, next up is Timidius versus Damon. Medias. Prometheus, I just gave him all 3 of the dragon cards and all their support. So he has a good chance of winning. But Damon's also a pretty strong character. Media says you gave him some of the Queen Kings and Jack Knights as well. That monster might be a little too powerful for Damon. King of Skull Servants, oh no. What's that for Dark Machine Girl? An Itemitis on her. The summon. Dark Machine Girl, the Dragon Knights. So he's summoning the Endless Decay. His boss monster. And if she didn't have an effect like that, he would have had a good chance. Looks like she might win next turn. There we go. Demetis won. Next up is Yami Yugi versus Seto. And make sure, yeah. And where's Seto? Alright, there we go. Looks like you starting out with a pot of greed. You sacrifice Dark Vision for the tricky, and then Monster Reborns for the precision. And puts 3 cards face down. He's trying to attack Mirror Forest. I do not understand why he's trying to attack Miss Force Raider. I don't think they have Honest, or very many cards like Honest. I think Yugi might have this one. Oh yeah, shrink, that's what you add. Well, too bad that not gonna work. Yugi is the winner. Next up is Tristan versus Taya. The only Tristan I think will have a chance in this tournament. Oops. It's supposed to be Taya. Tristan, where are ya? Alright, there we go. Tristan and Taya on the field now. Probably remember from a previous episode, all the characters that had the bye rounds were in the top 8s for each of the tournaments, so They have in my mind, a better chance of winning. But you never know. They could have just had a very good lucky streak that time. This Trishan being more Lackluster Soldier themed, I think he will have the better chance. But Virtual World Taya could do pretty well as herself. Oh, Trishan's kind of breaking right now. Good thing you found a pot of grade. Skill Dark with Metamorph. Now what's Sei gonna do? Raigeki. Well, he doesn't have the right cards yet. He's finally starting to do some damage back. But will it be enough? Blackluster Ritual. Someone's a Blackluster Soldier. Nope, not strong enough, Taya. But that's a good card for it. Good plan B. Okay, saying it's time for her pot of grade. Service receipt or Guard Magician. That almost evened up the life points right back. Mystical Stays, the face down. Someone's Breaker. But you're not. You're just not strong enough. That's 100. That's 300. Wishing Girl. Tax for 700. That is all you had. You brought it down pretty close though. Pharoah is the winner. Next up is Kurt versus Sarah. Who is it? Kirk. poor Kirk. I don't think he has a chance. Looks like she's playing defensive right now. Not doing the OTK like the first rounds. Oh, he's the one Machinas. Okay, 1600. I really don't know what most of the cubic cards do, but I think those monsters can inflict 3,000 at the end phase, so that's 6,000 for both players, I think. I really don't know what half these cards are doing. But I'm glad they're doing something. Okay, he summons the sniper. Sniper can attack. Sir, I can still do some weird damage things, so you better be careful. And with those cubic counters, they can't attack. $2,600. Kirk is doing his best. Sarah is bricking, so another 1,000. If she bricks 2 more turns, he wins. Showing 1, showing 2, and showing the 3rd, so you can summon that thing. That trap card gets removed from play. You say 1,200. And cubic casualty causes more damage. Okay. Sarah won. Next up is Possessed Taya versus Kujirata. possess R. So, Teasis. Kujirada, right? Yeah. I don't think I have the other Taya on here in this picture or so. There she is. Okay, so starting with a dark Toon World and a Toon Summon Skull. Now, would the bugs be able to counter this? Mahavilo, United with Sand. I mean, I would have gave the United with Sand to Summon Skull. It wasn't going to happen, unfortunately, but that's what I would have done. Digital Bug, Bright Castle, very Bright Castle. Firefly on the field as well. Monster Reborning, the Summon Skull. Rageki. Do you have 600 more damage? Yeah, 700. Yep. Kuji is the winner. Next up is Little Yugi versus Loomis. Vesperia. Shining Abyss is on the field. This little Yugi is the R version. He has a lot of the Knights, Arcana Knights. Big Shield Garnet into attack mode. That's obviously a trap that Yugi's setting. Looks like he has the Masterpiece on the field though. Maybe he didn't have a trap. Strange that he couldn't set though. One agreed. Pay a sound card, ending his turn. So you starting with the Dark Hold now. Dragonite is supposed to between those two. Lewis is only at 2,500. There's a reason little Yugi made it at least to the top 8. No tributes. But who needs tributes when you have Block Man? Knight finishes this. Alright, next up is Joey versus Yugi. JoJo. And battle between time. I think Yami Yugi is still there, so there he's Yami Yugi today. I think that's what I did the first duel with him, so if not, oh well, they can switch rounds. They're both Yugi in some areas, so. This is starting with a breaker and a card face down. Normalization, 2 cards. The Dark Magicians. So you set another card and ending his turn. I think battle between time Yugi might be the winner in this one. Dark Magicians are pretty strong. Oh, he has a Kuribo now. The disrespect on the Kuribo. Card is down, there we go. Looks like Joey's trying to summon his own fusion. Guilty, I feel free the Iron Knight. He's just not strong enough. He says, no, you're not finishing this now. Alright. Yugi has won. Next up is Yako versus Pharoah. Kotema has all three wicked gods. One of each. And I don't remember who you were facing. Pharoah. Draw phase. You can play Spot of Greed, drawing 2 cards. It's a Beam Sanctuary. And Beast King Barbaros. Pharoah uses Pot of Greed as well. But he also has Graceful Charity. And has his Jiro Gumo. Luckily, he does not have to pay life points this time. And a card face down. I could place the 1000, and I could Raigeki, destroying the Jiro Gumo. Cap is summoned. I think Gav has a destroy monster effect somewhere. It doesn't matter, he's destroyed already. Cancel the attacks for 1400. Putting Pharoah back into the lead. Dual Mode Beast is on the field, but Dungeon Worm is on the field and attacks the Dual Mode Beast. And card face down. No more Dungeon Worm with the Dark Hole, and Dual Mode Beast attacks for 1400. And Yako back in the lead. And now that Twin Mode Beast is in defense position. And it's not strong enough, so Counter Soldier's able to destroy it. Attack bullets on the field. Attack effect attacks. And soldier attacks. And sacrificing Big Attack for another 500. Cannon Soldier's now in defense position. Let's go face down. Guardian Labyrinth on the field. Guardian attacks the something angel, which I think summons a counter. And Soldier attack the other one. And Soldier has sacrifice for that for 500. And Yako's now at 1300. And looks like Cannon Soldier is gonna finish this. Or his Dungeon Worm's gonna do this. Pharoah is the victor. Next it was Reiko versus Shoddy. Reiko, I want to say is the werewolf guy. Where? Where's Reiko? Oh, Reiko's the girl. She is the chess girl. Chess puppets. Sherry's starting out with the Pot of Greed and summoning the Dark Elf. Ending his turn. Reiko's reinforcements army, summons the Exiled. Oh, Duel Hall's Exiled Force. Pot of Greed. Summons Monitoring Captain. Summons the Exiled Force, sacrifice that for the Dark Elf. Captain attacks. And 2 cards face down. She summons Dark Elf. 1000, but he says Mirror Force time. Swords. Another 2 cards face down. Something else attacks the Marine Captain, but Rope of Life. Discard those 2 cards, and Marine Captain's back on the field with a little slight power boost. Final attack orders. But he's not allowed to attack right now. One is on the field, undestroyed. Blows for the Senjuku thingy. There's some charity cards and setting another monster. With that little life points left, looks like she's trying to take a stand now. I feel like I would have gave him only one swords, but I guess I must have gave him two. I think her using final attack orders was not a good idea. Now if he draws a monster with 850 attack points or more, he wins. Looks like he's going out with a ritual monster. Magician by Claius is on the field. And he finishes this. Poor Reiko. Next up is Hobson versus Seto. Where is Seto? Hobson's the electric guy. Sorry if it got really quiet really all of a sudden. But I heard some screaming outside, so I was trying to check the looks, make sure nothing was going on, but it really did sound like someone was yelling really loudly and Seto's really trying to get stuff up, trying to catch up. And why didn't he attack? Or did he already attack? Sento is the winner. Next up is Shotaro versus Arthur. And Arthur. This looks like Arthur is first, playing 3 cards face down. If you didn't watch the anime or the tournament, Shoto likes watches, so I gave him a time deck. He has Time Thieves, he has Time Wizard. Yeah, he has Time Eater. Looks like Adjuster is destroyed. Nightmare Respect activates. Goodbye Saboteur. Goodbye Needleworm. Goodbye Non-Aggression Area. Needleworm's there. Bye-bye 5 cards. Once Reborn. Jester. New Wandering Mummy. Nightmare FX, he gets 4 cards. See if Time Waits effect activates. Nope. Bye-bye 1, bye-bye 2, bye-bye 3, and bye-bye 4. Why didn't you activate that? You could have activated that and prevented all those destruction, man. Oh yeah, it is dumb sometimes. Somehow Arthur is moving up to, most likely moving up to the next round. No Morphin Jar, no swords. Or ordeal, and no the other spell card that would make you lose control. I think Arthur is milling more of his deck compared to Chotaro's, but Arthur, what the hell are you doing? Arthur just has inflicts another 700 and he wins. Chotaro's sick of this, so he's using space saving that. And T setting. Face down. I would have attacked reversely, but another Mirage. Goodbye Dark Hold, goodbye non-aggression, goodbye Arthur, you better be careful. No need for Pot of Greed, no need for Bazaar, no more Tyrant Dragon. Sacrifice 2 for a different Tyrant Dragon. And Arthur somehow moves up. Next up is TikTok versus Wheela. TikTok is the name I gave it. The bomber. The amusement park. Well, that's what his Dungeon Dyson character was named. Alright, let's go. So they're both playing a tea set. Oh yeah, Lila is the Dragonoid guy. Boku and Cyberjar. I don't know why you answered Roboku, since Cyberjar was just gonna kill it anyway, but whatever. Why are you summoning them? Those are supposed to go defensive. Shadow Graving the Shadow Cyberjar. Maybe that's for Time Eater. And your attacks. So no main phase 1. Final countdown. 2 cards face down. No battle phase. Another card face down. No main phase, I mean. No battle phase again. I mean, no main phase 1 again. Finally, Willow was able to destroy the Time Eater. But was it too late now? Looks like he has Time Eater again. TikTok is cheating with the final countdown Time Eater strategy. Maybe it's one is skipped. This goes face to face down. Destruction Ring. Why? TikTok, you had a good strategy going there. Why'd you do that? Oh, because it's already coming back. Okay. I give you that. Effect activates again. And no main phase 1. And your monsters are not strong enough to attack. I think TikTok has this in the game right now. Unless we let somehow start summoning a monster. Destroys True Dragon. Another card face down. 9 more turns and TikTok wins from the final countdown. TikTok plays a pot of greed. I think TikTok really likes this strategy. And he puts two more cards face down. 7 more turns. And yes, this is a legit strategy. It's not a very fast one. And most current decks would not even let this happen at all, but turn 15. There we go. Did any monsters go? Oh, one monster went, I guess. Sacrifice. And he just cyber jars it all away. Two, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Three more turns, and TikTok is winner. We gotta make some good plays right now. Monster Reborn, Troop Dragon, Starlight Troop Dragon for White Horn Dragon. TikTok says let's destroy that. Let's go space that. 18. $19. Wheela, you just have to do 2,700. I know it's possible. Night Milrow. And final countdown is activated. Goodbye, Leela. TikTok as a victor. Next up is Hanazaki versus Clemeth. And Clemeth. Lowercase heroes versus Antlions. Hamasaki starting with a legendary sword holding Zomber the Dark. A face down card. Clemeth says, let's Raigeki that. And someone says, trap chicks. Giving it some armor. Trying to attack, but Mirror Force says goodbye. And 2 cards face down. Hanazaki's turn. So he's playing Polymerization on Vercingetorix and Evian for Phoenix Enforcer. But it's going down the hole. Traptrix hits another trap hole. This time a regular trap hole. Has some armor again. And now attacking for 23. And looks like they're setting up another trap. And playing the dark hole. Infinite trap holes, infinity whatever. Antlion. It uses chainsaw insect as the material. Stacking 2400 now. Looks like Hanazaki already fell for its trap. Destroying 1 card, that's good. That's really good effect. Word Drake's on the field. Antlion says, let's destroy both. And attack it myself. Next up is Sergi versus Zygor. Sergi is the guy with the Dragon Sword deck. Zygor has a very generic deck based on one of the Chevaliers. Uh-oh. That's loading slowly. Alright, why are we lagging? Doesn't fix, I'm gonna restart the game. Hopefully that will fix it. I don't even remember who's dueling. Who did I have with armed dragons? Oh, Sergi. Sergi and Zygor. Just had to let them do a little bit and then and Zygor somehow wins. That seems to be moving a little faster again, so let's keep going. Next up is Grand Champion Leon versus Joey. Where are ya? Leon is also going to be one of those decks that will have a hard time losing. I think the only reason he lost the championship on the Grand Championship arc was Swords Revealing Light, and he milled himself. Joey did summon 2 big monsters. Looks like Leon's setting himself for differences right now. Leon's trying to figure out what he wants to do. He's going to play Iron Hans. That special summons Iron Knight. another card face down. Cycles both for a Hex. Destroys one robot, like Rocket Knight, Rocket Warrior, whatever. Swords are finally destroyed. Destroys the blue flame swordsman. And allows him to special summon Command Knight from the graveyard. Tries attacking, but negate attack happens. Looks like he finally got his gold castle. Excellent, destroys that card. Special summons another Hex. And that Hex can destroy Gila Geofried. And Joey, do you have a way out? Does not look like you do. And that should keep you protected for a little bit. Blue, orange, yellow, pink. And don't you dare attack the yellow. Storm Respect, special summon Cinderella or Princella. Cinderella summons the carriage. And do you have the shoes? You have the shoes. X-ray destroys the face down. Destroys the yellow. How dare you? Another Cinderella's on the field. This Cinderella can attack life points directly. And get the shoes to the other one. And she can attack directly. Next up is Joey versus Alexander. Where am I? I'll do Alexander versus Joey since Joey's already on the section. And just regular Alexander, right? Yeah. City Joey I feel is very bricky, so I think Alexander might have the advantage, but we'll see. Oh, Alexander does have Reshif in his deck too. I guess he has Shinato and Receive. And or I made an error and left Reshif in the deck as well, and hopefully I have his ritual in there too. I assume I have both. Hopefully I have both. Freed's on the field now. Freed destroys Gilfried the Iron Knight. Is that Regenzo? Oh. That's a good card. Especially in this era. Trap cards were a lot more competitive, dangerous. Now Daybreaker is destroyed and Jinzo is left on the field. Alexander's playing defensive again. Looks like that's Joey's only monster, so not inflicting any damage. Another card face down, so he has a something. Baby Dragon finally. Joey's playing the Pot of Greed finally. And summons the Little Wingard. That destroys the King's Knight, and Little Wingard attacks for 1400. Joey's finally starting to build his army ready. Set Queen's Knight on the field, trying to attack the Wingard, but the Roulette Spider is activated. Letting it redirect to the Baby Dragon, I guess. Attack that. And that's 24 damage to Alexander's face. Alexander's not looking so great right now. Man Knight destroy the Guardian of the Labyrinth. Calling Joey the winner. There you go. Next up is Jafar versus Jiro. Jafar uses the Earth Elemental deck with Ixod. Which is basically another Pac-Man strategy. And Jiro is his spiders. Honestly, I feel like we're getting close to the end of this round. I believe Jafar was 3rd place in his tournament, so we have this one, 4th place. So the 5 more turns for Grand Championship and another 8 for Pharoah's Memories. I was thinking Forbidden Memories, but I was saying that's the game. So. That little spider tries attacking, but Compulse says no. I think it's a wasteful Compulse, but. And setting that Dark Hole might have not have been a good idea, Jiro. There's a Worm's attack, and Robin Goblin makes it so he discards a card, I believe. Yep. Oh, he lost Regeki and Dark Hole. And he couldn't even use them. Let's see some of that 700 attack spider again. And this Worm's destroyed. Remove 1 Earth for Gigantes. And discard that other spider. Oh, that dark spider. That's the reason why that layer of darkness is in his deck. Turns everything dark. And that also turns everything dark. Discard another card. Discard that little weak monster. Magic Drain that. You don't need to draw any more cards. Gigantes sacrifice for the Hero Sphinx, and Gigantes sacrifice for another Gigantes. Let's discard that last card. Hero Sphinx attacks. Jiro's at 100. Jafar has not been touched. That better be a good trap card. Roulette. 2. Don't know what it did, but looks like it didn't help. Next up is Yami Yugi versus Miho. duel starts. There's a new host starting with the Mermaid Knight. And Yugioh saying, let's sort that. It's not ready to start the battle yet. Mermaid archers on the field. Silent Swordman's getting a little power boost. Attack the mermaid. Red Kiki. We don't need that Silent Swordman level now. The Black Grenade causes 500 damage. And another mermaid archer is on the field. Archer survives. As for the Rainbow Marine Mermaid, Yugioh has a Karibo. Yugioh's playing the card face down and ending his turn. And that little 5-15-50 attacker is going to attack again. So Yugioh's reborning the Karibo. Just to sacrifice it for the Summoned Skull. But Miho already had that ready for in action, the Mirror Force. Cure Mirror's on the field, and that's 3,050 damage total. Yugioh is running out of cards. He needs to figure a way to win. Looks like he's acting the Shards of Greed. Mermaid makes it so Miho's back at normal life points. Water tries to attack. Miho's just playing ready for anything. Yugioh lucky enough found the Graceful Charity. And Jumping Night Elf. And a card face down. Is Yugioh going to have a comeback now? Might be. Miho's playing defensive right now. Shark Greed lets him draw 2 cards. Skill Dominations on the field. Pot of Greed's on the field. And he ends his turn. She got Space of Charity, draws 3 cards, discards 2. Finds the Dark Pool. Summons a 13 attacker to attack. And ends her turn. She has weaker monsters, but she's still trying. Skilled White Magician turn. Taking 400 damage. 2, 17 attackers for 3,400. She's past half her life points now. He's slowly catching up. Now she's playing a little defensive. She's gone. And that's another 33. Miho's only at 500. What can she do? Armor Knight. Give it some armor. Tries attacking, but Yugi has a mirror. Magic cylinder. Miho, you did good, but you lost to the King of Games. Next up is Rebecca versus the Bandit Bakura. And Bandit Bakura, where are ya? There's Bandit Bakura. Both characters have strange decks, so this is going to be a weird duel. So Rebecca's trying to scare him up with the Injection Fairy Lily, which seems to have worked. Sacrifice the Injection Fairy Lily for Dark Lord Marie. Tribute to Dune, destroy the Fire Princess. And attack for 1,700. Which is on his dragon. Bandit Bakura is using his Mirror Force. Bandit Bakura didn't summon anything last turn, so does he have anything? Yes, he does. He has that ghosty looking thing. Theban Nightmare. Bandit Bakura is trying to inflict as much damage as possible, because he knows Rebecca's going to start healing slowly. No, 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 no. And Bakura was trying to win it right there. Is Zero the map? No. Zork, that's what it's called. She is not going to last another turn. That's the last time she's going to use that. Diamond's effect, but Mirror Force says bye-bye. an attacker. And it looks like she had nothing. Now it's time to summon Sword for real this time. Dark Massive Zorg. And it's gonna finish this. Next up is Abe versus the Ventriloquist. Abe is the dinosaur guy. Sergi was the dragon guy. I don't know now. And the monkey was the actual duelist, I think. Looks like Abe is playing face down card and ending his turn. Let's we summon Mystic Horseman to attack the dinosaur. And a card face down. Hydrogeddon on the field. Summon another Hydrogeddon. Monster Reborn. Mystic Horseman. And ending his turn. Brain Control. So you're sacrificing both Hydrogeddons. Just to get rid of them. And Monster Reborning himself. This is a good monster. Mrs. Horseman select the Frenzied Panda. Didn't look that frenzied today. Another card face down. First damage. Mexico destroys a face down. But it's Cyber Jar, so 1, 2. Two monsters, but you only can summon one. And yes, this deck is more or less Tyranno Hasperry deck. There's probably it's different from the one I made, but I know I have some good and similar cards. Trap Master. He's lucky. I don't know the damage on that one, but looks like it's gonna hurt a bit. Leaving at 3,200. 2 cards face down. Trap Master attacks, but negate attack says no thank you today. Another card face down. Summon Harper Heavenhead. Attacks the Trap Master for 1,000. Lajin's on the field. Magical Arm the Lajin. Attack that instead. Sabersaurus attacks the Lajin. Hyper Hammerhead attacks the Hibiki. Whatever that those things are called. Hibikimi, I think it's called. Severs both for Ultimate Tyranno. The Tail Sweep, destroy those two, or send those two away. Megamorph, become a big dinosaur. A super dinosaur. Or a, what do we call, an ultimate dinosaur. He plays Pot of Greed, drawing 2 cards. Plays Raigeki. Get rid of that face down. And attack life points directly. Looks like Abe is the victor. Alright, next up is Belfry versus Joey. Belfry is using a spellcaster structure deck. He looks like a Harry Potter guy. And JoJo is JoJo. Alright, here we go. Duel start. Graceful Charities activated. And Axe Raider is on the field. Barbie's using Late Vortex. And so an Ebon Magician Current. Ojasi attack. Now what's Belfry gonna do? Belfry's playing Sword Revealing Light and putting a monster in defense position. 2 cards face down, actually. Monster Reborn, the Axe Raider. And another monster, Guardian of the Labyrinth. Sugiyona effect, that face down, and go back to your hands. One card face down, 2 cards face down, and Guardian's back in attack mode. Overall Library, Monster Reborn Korin, Tsukiyomi, Accelerated Fix Down. Try attacking, but Trapple says no. Infect 600. Tsukiyomi tries attacking. And Mirror Force says no too. Valkyrie better come up with something, because that's a lot of damage right there. Luckily he had the Mirror Force. Breaker on the field, 19 attacker. I don't think Duelist Kingdom Joey should be able to be a Grand Champion deck, but you never know. What a breed. Crystal Charity. Premature Burial. And let's go Dark Text. And someone's Magician of Faith, but not sets it. What are you doing? Breaker attacks. Skill Dark attacks. Magician of Faith says let's not attack this anymore. And Breaker finishes this. Next up is Paul versus Yami Bakura. And Battle City? Yeah, Battle City. Paul's the other vampire guy. Bakura, there you are. Paul's just starting slow with the card face down. Of course, saying let's for me draw 2 cards. Spiritualism, the face down. Someone's 13 attacker. And attacking. And a card face down. Color save return. Snatch shield still. Attacking for 13. Card face down. And ends his turn. Gotcha, makes him gain 1,000. Of course, some of that spirit thing. But that goes back to his hand. And that face down card is obviously not Destiny Bond. So he would have activated already. We're getting 2,000 life once again. Let's try attacking again this time. And Monster Reborning his monster right back on the field. Ball saying dark whole time. And ends his turn. And the portrait attacks for 1,200. Paul's using Raikeki. Summons Pyramid Turtle. Pyramid Turtle attacks. He doesn't want to attack because he knows it will special summon something. Now he's going to attack with a Headless Horseman, and that's going to let him special summon Ryokoshi. And double cost hidden attacks and Ryokoshi attacks. Now maybe Korra's getting a little low on life points. Looks like he plays Face Down Monster and the spell card, the failed spell. And that spell card is very dangerous if he gets really lucky. Flip. Nope, you lost some life points. Flip a coin. Call it right. And you take half the damage. Regenerating mummies on the field now, too. This should keep Yummy Korra safe for a little bit. Heavy Storm. Never mind. Endless Fortnite attacks and Regenerating Mummy finishes us off. It was elementary, my dear. Alright. Now it's Kasara versus Joey. Joey. Which Joey was it? Kasara is one of the people I am hoping is the winner. She's one of the 4 people I was voting for. The other ones are the Mako, the Forest Yugioh R version, Crump, which already lost, and I don't remember which one was the first one. When I get back up there, I can see again, but I think they are still in the tournament as well. Summons 1 blue eyes, summons 2 blue eyes, summons 3 blue eyes. Attack. Joey has Mirror Force. That was a very risky move, and Kasara didn't let it work for her. And Joey's saying that's a perfect opportunity to take one of the blue eyes. Blue eyes attacks. Baby Dragon sacrifice for that guy. Security. And Joey already took out my player on this side. How dare he? Next up is Priesteto versus Aigami. Priesteto. I'll just put regular Priesteto there because I can't find him. I don't know if I have them in this section, I guess. Miss Horseman's at X. And Priesteto is look like he's winning so far, but Aigami is a very strong character, so looks like I might actually have to look for the Priesteto thing, because I thought Aigami was going to beat him in one turn, but unless he can do something, he's going to lose right now. Priesteto somehow wins. Next up is Shada versus Yami Yugi. Shada. Shada and the Phantom Beast versus Yugi in his Battle City deck. Shot at Sarzu. The Beast Striker. And a card face down. Yugi plays the card face down and ends his turn. Beast Striker's effect discards Behemoth for Moja and summons the Phantom Beast something. Wild Horn. Beast Striker attacks. Looks like it's not Mirror Force, so whatever that face down card, it better do something. Monster Reborn, the Mystic Sheep. Is he gonna sacrifice it, or is he gonna fuse it with it? And what's he fusing? The Dark Paladin. That's a pretty strong card. Starts Boost Strike. But Shada has a Raigeki. And you can discard a card to destroy the end the effect. And looks like he's starting to play defensive right now. Destroys Wild Horn. Dark Paladin destroys Moja. Moja effects. Special summon. Oh, brings back Beast Striker to his hand. Ancient Rules. Summon the Flamewing Pegasus. And put card face down. Flamewing Pegasus just fix 850. Dark Paladin destroys a monster. Beast Strikers acquired, discards Wing Pegasus for another Moja. Grizel. Dark Paladin destroys Beast Strike. Moja's destroyed. The Moja's effect brings Beast Striker back to his hand. And end phase. Sets another card. And ends his turn. Dark Paladin's on the field. Another attack. And looks like Shada might be losing this one. Another card face down. Beast Striker. And the Paladin finishes this. Alright, next up is Hassan versus Spellcaster Yugi. And Spellcaster. There you are. Character again? I don't remember.
Or you can just be regular Yugi right now. So I can't find the image right now. I know it's there. Used it earlier. Fine Dragon attacked, and now it's Yugi's turn. This battle caster Yugi. Looks like it's time for him to do the ritual. Laughing one magician about chaos for another. Magician attack. Modu attack. Card face down, and looks like Hassan is playing defensively. Another ritual card to his hand. Time for another ritual. Only those two cards are. Why not Dark Formation by itself? Isn't Dark Formation level 8? Am I going crazy? Angel destroys that one. Any Wheel's effects. Summon Divine Dragon. Divine Dragon attack that one. I would have summoned another Shining Angel and used its effect to destroy the second one, but then maybe some Divine Dragon. But looks like I have to look for Spellcaster guy. Yugi again. Darn it. Next up is Little Yugi versus Trudge. No Yugi's Polygrade and card face down. Dark Hole. Looks like Shreds want to drive up and win quickly, but Yugi's really trying to stall right now. Wild Riders on the field. Let's go dark. Torn of Heavens. This Rise of Hornet Heaven isn't a special animation. Even if it's just like a dumb horn, like bam, bam. It's like Trudge is actually doing a lot of damage. Already cut Yugi's life in half. And is that game right now? That looks to me like game. Trudge is the winner. Next up is Mahad versus Ashadi. Is there a way to exit you? Oh, whatever. Mahad versus Shadi. Where's Shadi? Season 0. Shoddy. Alright, there we go. Try to start with a card face down. And what is Priest Mahad gonna do? Or he's playing face down cards too. Millennium Seeker and the Wandering Mummy is on the field. Wandering Mummy gets go face down again, and a card face down. Mahad's not doing anything. Secret summons a Millennium Golem. And that's 3,500 right there. Looks like Mahad is freaking badly. Can you do something about it? You playing another card face down. Rolling attacks and Mirror Force. And that special summons the Magician of Dark Illusions. Not sure how, but I guess it does. Dark Magician attack, but then he says, let's activate the Feint plan instead. Some more locals destroys that. Goes face down. Wandering goes face up and goes face down, mixing everything up again. Illusion attacks the Wandering Mummy. Royal Keepers on the field. Mystical Space Defend destroys that card. Swarm of Scarabs destroys the Illusionist. Another 500, another 1600, and Shoddy is the winner. Perfect life points. Next up is Atem versus Possessed Joey. Warrior. There's Joey. And there's Possessed Joey. Looks like Pharoah 10 starting first. And the Graceful Charity. Someone's Skilled Dark Magician. Blue Skilled Magician allows to gain a spell counter. Card face down. And he ends his turn. Panther Warriors on the field, but Mystical Space is also on the field. And Skilled Guard gets another counter. Tam uses Ancient Rule, summoning Summon Skull. Skilled Dark Magician goes to Graveyard for Dark Magician. And they both attack. Inflicting 3,000 damage to Possessed Joey's life points. And a card face down just in case. Dragon and Summon Skulls attacks life points for 2,500. Possessed Joey only has 2,500 left. And Possessed Joey's playing defensive right now. If that card does not destroy the other monster, Yugi is winning. Up is Yami Bakura versus Siegfried. Which Yami Bakura? Where's memory? Ziggy. Where are you, Ziggy? Alright, there we go. And of course, starting with the Graceful Charity. Discarding something, and Monster Reborning, the Day Bound. Summon Therion. Day Bound gets a little stronger. Therion attacks for 1,500. free during attacks. Another card face down. This with space. Destroys that trap card. That trap card's effects. Allows it to draw one card, looks like. Diamond attacks again. Duran attacks for 1500. Card face down. Two cards face down. That's somewhat scary. Now he says, let's Raigeki this. I hate when they set those cards. It's kind of scary. Diabound. It is finishing this. Goodbye, Siegfried. Alright, looks like we are now on the top 64. There. Want some sounds. You have Met Rex versus Mana. User versus Bones. Nursal, that's my other choice. Versus Gecko. Seto versus Karim. Season 0 movie Yuki versus the Duel Machine. Sligor versus Mindo. Umbra versus Odeon. Richie versus Yugi. Kaiba versus Salim. Trishan versus Yugi. Sid versus Masumi. Noah versus Tolefant Shogun. Yami Merrick versus Joey. Morikawa Soldier versus Mai. Fallon versus Mako. Pete versus Arcana. Rex versus Bandit Keith. Timidius versus Yami Yugi. Taya versus Sierra. Fujiraja versus Little Yugi. Yugi versus Para. Shoddy versus Seto. Arthur versus TikTok. I'm scared of this duel. That's going to take forever. Clemeth versus Igor. Leon versus Joey. Jafar versus Miho. Bandit Cora versus Abe. Belfry versus Paul. Joey versus Priest Seto. Yami Yugi versus Spellcaster Yugi. Dredge versus Shoddy. And Atem versus Siegfried. This is going to be the end of today's episode. I'm going to start up next one. Probably I'm going to try shooting on Monday, but I know that's normally when our garden people do my apartment complex, so probably not going to be able to do that. Alright. Hope you guys have a good night. Pet your cats, pet your dogs, pet your birds, pet your horses, pet your cows, pet your mouses, pet your bugs. Pet whatever you want to pet today. Even that one person you like. They might have a restraining order afterwards, but that's not my fault. You're the ones petting that weird person. Alright? Good night.